What we got?
Okay, all right. You've got a team mostly back. Number of young guys that did well last year. What's the next step for this club, especially offensively?
I think it's just growth, man. I think, like you said, we got a lot of young guys who got a lot of playing time last year, and it's just kind of part of the game. Growing up in the game, taking those next steps as players, and expecting a lot of big years from a lot of us. So.
Also, there's a lot of anticipation that you guys could go out, even augment this lineup a bit. How much are you keeping up with that, thinking about that?
Yeah, I mean, we're paying attention to it. Obviously, it's kind of a frenzy right now, so it's kind of fun to pay attention to, see everything that's happening. But I think we went with the guys in this room, but you always want to make yourself better. So we'll see what happens.
How enthusiastic are you about the starting pitching staff? Granted, John Gray signed with the Rangers, but Freeland, Marquez, Senzatela, Gomber, those guys are back.
Yeah, we've got some great pitching coming back, and I'm excited to watch them do their thing this year.
Do you look at those guys almost as leaders on this team because of some of the accomplishments of some of the guys?
Oh, 100%, man. I think we have a lot of good guys in this locker room, a lot of guys who care about this team and want to see this team do well. So when you have a group of guys like that, that's a good thing to have.
You're here like about a month after you would normally be, I think.
Yeah.
What is your readiness level?
I think a lot of us have stayed pretty ready. There's nothing like game at bats, nothing like game reps. Staying out there for 7 innings, believe it or not, is a little bit harder than a lot of people think. So we'll see how it goes. But I think the coaches are going to do everything they can to have us ready on time.
Is that the thing that's missing most? Just like standing around.
Yeah, honestly, just kind of the active spring training is something that kind of just gets you in shape. Obviously the game reps are important, getting at bats, stuff like that, and nothing can recreate that. So those are going to be important as well.
Has it been strange not seeing Story around? Obviously him with Craig, not here. Is it a little bit different with those guys?
Yeah, those are 2 guys I always look forward to seeing. 2 guys I came up with. But that's the business side of the game, and teammates come and go. But I think those relationships last for forever. So I'll be pulling for them always. But I'm happy to see a lot of the guys in this room.
Do you expect to be able to focus a lot more hard this year than last year?
Yeah, whatever they ask me to do, man. I took ground balls at both spots, just in case. Baseball, unfortunately, there are injuries, things like that, and you got to be able to shift around and do whatever you can. But talking to Buddy, I think third is going to be the primary, but he might have a little bit more clarity on that than I do.
What has your work been the last couple of weeks?
Before this? Yeah. So we had a group of us, me, Brennan Rodgers, Garrett, Hampson, a couple other guys, a couple other pro guys in the area. We were driving out to Desert Vista High School, taking ground balls out there. Their coaching staff out there was amazing to us. They were there 5 days a week whenever we wanted it. So we had some setups. We were getting some work in.
The dirt was all right?
It was solid. They took care of it. They just got their field laser leveled, actually. Yeah. Their coach took care of them.
How much fun is that with high school kids? Were they out there getting autographs or fielding ground balls and hitting them to you?
Yeah. We had 3 of their guys were out there a good little bit. Grant, Joey, another guy, and it was a lot of fun, man, getting to talk to those kids. And they were pretty good. They were pretty good defenders, so it was fun to get out there and work with them. All right.
Okay, good.